All right, guys, and I'm back now. Sha'Carri just recently did an interview, and she expressed and explained exactly why she tested positive and what happened. Check this out.
Being in that position of my life, finding out something like that, something that I would say is probably one of the biggest things that have impacted me positively and negatively in my life when it comes to dealing with the relationship I have with my mother. So that definitely was a very heavy topic on me, and people don't understand what it's like to have to. Or people do. We all have our different struggles. We all have our different things we deal with. But to put on a face, to have to go in front of the world and put on a face and hide my pain. Like, I don't know, who are you, or who am I to tell you how to cope when you're dealing with a pain, or you're dealing with a struggle that you've never experienced before, or that you've never thought you would have to deal with. Like, who am I to tell you how to cope? Who am I to tell you that you're wrong for hurting? So I think just honestly just leading up to that, dealing with my mental health, dealing with my mental as is with leading up to the games. Every time stepping on the track, definitely expected to be a record-breaking time.
Sha'Carri, I just want people to understand where you're coming from, and tell me if this is correct, but it was a few days before your big race in the trials, you found out that your biological mother had passed away. You found out when a reporter told you, and it was after that you ingested some kind of marijuana. I should mention, you were in Oregon. It's legal in Oregon. You didn't violate any law, but it was against the rules of your sport, and as you said, you knew that. But is that what happened? Is that how this unfolded?
Honestly, yes, that is the story. I had an interview scheduled with my agent. I knew I was having an interview. I knew going into the interview, I was just thinking it would be a normal interview, and then on the interview to hear that information come from a complete stranger was definitely triggering. It was definitely nerve shocking, because it's just like, how are you to tell me that? Like, it's like, and no offense against him at all. He's just doing his job, but definitely that sent me in a state of mind, in a state of emotional panic, if anything. And still knowing that even though I'm here, I still have to go out and put on a performance for my dream, go out there and still compete to what it is. So yes, definitely triggered, and from there just blinded by emotions, blinded by sadness, blinded by just hiding hurt, honestly, for the fact that I know that I can't hide myself. So at least in some type of way, I was just trying to hide my pain.
It seems to me they are helping her, as a way of understanding what she's going through, and that there's a possibility she may still race. Of course, there's no guarantee of anything, but I mean, it's worth a try. It's worth, at least she explained so people can better understand that marijuana has always been used for medicinal purposes. She was under a lot of pressure. The reporter that I'm just now finding out, he was way out of line. I know he's just doing his job, but that's something really heavy to drop on someone right before a race during an interview with a stranger. Everyone handles grief differently, and who are we to tell her how to grieve? However, there are rules, so we just have to wait and see. But drop a comment and let me know what you think. Do you think that they should allow her to run and, like I said earlier, revisit the foundation that they laid down? Or do you think that she should be banned? Peace.